It's 13 days to the midterms. It's a tight race for the Florida governor race. A new poll from Quinnipiac now showing progressive Mayor Andrew Gillum ahead of Republican Ron DeSantis. At this point, 6 points.
Joining us now to react on a busy campaign morning, Ron DeSantis. Good morning to you. Thanks for being with us.
Good morning.
Good morning. What do you want to say to those voters? Because you're down just a little bit in the polls.
Well, look, we have an opportunity to protect Florida's economic momentum. I will do that and really take it to the next level. Andrew's running on massive tax increases, which would cost jobs. It would cause businesses to leave Florida, and it would stop the flow of investment coming into Florida, which has been so important. He also is somebody who presides over the most crime-ridden city in Florida, Tallahassee. They had the record number of murders last year, and he's signed an anti-police manifesto. He wants to abolish ICE, says he won't cooperate with the federal government. So Florida would have more crime under Andrew Gillum, and that would be disastrous for our state, and that undercuts everything we're trying to do economically, with the environment, you name it.
There are a lot of immigrants who are making Florida their home. What do you make of this caravan in Mexico that is headed our way? We have not heard from Mr. Gillum regarding this, I don't believe.
Well, obviously, I mean, a sovereign country can't just have people plowing across its border, and so I think the president is right to take it seriously, and I don't think that we can countenance that. Andrew has open border policies. He's basically said that's what he wants. He wants Florida to be a sanctuary state and have sanctuary cities. When you do that, obviously there's folks who come in who we don't know who they are, but it's really a wet kiss to the drug cartels, because they can move this product in, that they get in from China, the fentanyl that's driving the opioid crisis. That's not good for anywhere in the country, but obviously that stuff finds its way to Florida, and that's bad for us.
Andrew Gillum was the mayor of Tallahassee. Tallahassee's numbers don't look strong, even though he's very composed and his intellect's obviously strong after the debate performance. One thing is clear, he's under FBI investigation, and we have some details now. It turns out an FBI undercover agent tried to offer him Hamilton tickets. He took it. He did have an explanation that his brother gave it to him, but that doesn't seem to be playing out.
No, and in fact, I asked him directly on this. We had a debate Sunday, and he said he pays for everything, has never taken anything. Well, then the documents that came out show just the opposite, that yes, this undercover FBI agent posing as a contractor trying to do business with him as mayor with the city of Tallahassee, he's the one that gave Andrew the Hamilton ticket. So Andrew lied to the folks of Florida, but also the fact that he claims he's not under investigation.
Right.
Why the heck would law enforcement send an undercover agent to line his pockets if he wasn't under investigation? Right. Of course he is, and of course he has violated Florida law by accepting those gifts, not just that, but this luxury vacation to Costa Rica. The documents also show he didn't pay for that. And lo and behold, the lobbyist that took him on that trip to Costa Rica, he turned around and gave the lobbyist $2 million in city money to build a restaurant.
Well,
so
let's hear that
what
moment.
Local corruption looks like.
Congressman, here's the moment from Sunday's debate.
The question is, did you pay for the Hamilton ticket, or did the undercover FBI agent pay for the Hamilton ticket? Did you pay to stay in the villa in Costa Rica? Where are the receipts? You have not proven that you paid for anything, and that's the problem.
So here's the direct answer. I don't take free trips from anybody. I'm a hardworking person. I know that may not fit your description of what you think people like me do, but I worked hard for everything that I've gotten in my life, and I don't need anybody handing me anything for free.
Congressman?
Well, obviously, the documents that were released come down on that statement like a ton of bricks. I mean, the fact of the matter is he was getting things for free. And not just that. I mean, look, it's not just that he got something for free. I mean, I don't like getting things for free just as a person, but when you talk about this was connected to his role as mayor. These are people looking to influence him who had business before him. So he's putting money in his pocket effectively and then turning around and doing the bidding of the same people who are giving him this stuff. That is wrong.
Well, if he is telling the truth when he says his brother gave him the Hamilton tickets.
He thought it was the brother.
Okay, is that allowed? You're allowed to get free things from your family, just not from someone else?
Right, no, exactly. So if the undercover agent gave the tickets to his brother to give to Andrew, that would be no difference at all. And so, look, we know what happened here now. That's why he's been so evasive. That's why he lashed out in the debate, because he knew that he was not on the right side of the facts here. So we just have to keep holding them to the fire. But, you know, the media hasn't done very much on this. Finally, this came out because of a subpoena request in the ethics investigation into Andrew.
Right. And now the Tampa Bay newspaper is doing that, and a lot of local outlets as well in Florida today. Not exactly when you want it to drop 2 weeks out before the election. But Mr. DeSantis, the president has tweeted support for you. I know he's added some more stops before the midterms. Is he heading back to the Sunshine State?
I think so. You know, obviously the White House will announce, and Trump's campaign will announce when they want to, but I think you're going to see him here, and I think that, you know, you saw that Texas crowd. I think you're going to see similar enthusiasm for here in the state of Florida.
Congressman, some say that you're good at defining what Gillum will do, raise taxes and things of that nature, but you're not doing a good enough job saying what you would do. What would be the difference between you and Governor Scott?
Well, we're coming in at a different time. Rick came in with the economy in the tank. I'm coming in with the economy going. So what I want to do is capitalize off that, recruit record investment into Florida so we expand our economic base, finance, technology, manufacturing. That's more high-paying jobs. Also, we've had some persistent problems with our water resources. We've got to clean the water and make sure we restore the Everglades and stop the toxic algae. I'm in a unique position to do that because I've stood up against some of the biggest interests in Florida to do the right thing. I think I'm the only one of the two of us that will be able to get that done, and I think that's an issue that's really been on the forefront of a lot of Floridians' minds.
Absolutely. A lot